What's going on, guys? Healy here, and today there's been a lot of baseball news. I'm going to go over 3 different trades / signings in this video. If you have not subscribed already, I'd recommend doing so. Also, let me know your thoughts on all these moves that teams have made today. The first move that we're going to be looking is the 3-team trade between the Oakland Athletics, Texas Rangers, and Tampa Bay Rays. Not going to take too long to go over this trade, but Oakland got Jurickson Profar, Texas got Brock Burke, Eli White, Kyle Bird, Yoel Espinal in the international money, and Tampa Bay gets the 38th pick in the 2019 draft, Emilio Pagan and Raleigh Lacey. The big piece in this trade is Jurickson Profar. The Athletics had a void at second base, and they picked up Profar from the Rangers. He is 25 years of age, and he has 2 years of team control left. He used to be a #1 prospect in baseball. He missed the 2014 and 2015 season due to shoulder injuries. 2016, 2017, he was just average, but 2018, he ended up with a 793 OPS. He didn't hit the best with a 254 average. He did have 35 doubles, 20 home runs. I don't know, maybe his average could get a little bit better. He's only a career 240 hitter, but he is a pretty decent player. The Athletics didn't give up much for him, and should be a good fit with them. I'm not going to go over the Texas or Tampa Bay side. It's not really important, and not trying to make this a 20-minute video. The second move that we're going to go over today is Andrew Miller. He signed a 2-year deal, $25 million with the St. Louis Cardinals. He has a full no-trade clause, and they also have an option on him worth $12 million. And the option kicks in at 110 games combined in 2019 and 2020. You can earn $500,000 per year based on appearances, and a breakdown: $11 million in 2019, $11.5 million in 2020. He has a $2.5 million buyout on the option. Great move by the St. Louis Cardinals to get Andrew Miller. He is a very good lefty, 33 years of age. So didn't sign him to a long-term deal. That is good. Last year, he had an off year. He pitched in 37 games. He had a 4.24 ERA, 34 innings pitched, 45 strikeouts, which was cool. His walks per 9 went up a lot. He had a 4.2 walks per 9. His hits per 9 almost doubled. His strikeouts per 9 went down a couple. I'm not too worried about that. Every player has their bad years, but it's definitely something to worry about. In his previous 2 years, though, he was lights out. In 2016, he had a 1.45 ERA combined with the New York Yankees and the Cleveland Indians. And then he had a 1.44 ERA in 2017. He was the best left-handed reliever in the game. Like I said before, though, 2018, different story, but I feel like Andrew Miller will put in a lot of work in the offseason and make sure that he is a monster this year. As a reliever, his ERA has been around 2.0 or below, so I don't expect another year of a 4.24 ERA, but as a Cubs fan, I wouldn't mind it. I would not mind a 4.24 ERA year again. Go ahead. You want to have it, Andrew? That's all fine with you. Do what you need to do. I would like you to play better as just a baseball fan, but hey, as a Cubs fan, do you, man, do you. He is going to be dirty, man. He is. Oof. There's 2 good lefties now in the National League Central with Josh Hader and Andrew Miller. I didn't necessarily think the Cardinals would be the destination for him, but he is. and at least they've made a move this offseason. I think they were in on Donaldson. Donaldson chose the Braves. Harper is still a big one. I don't think he'll go there though, but Andrew Miller, congrats on that, Cardinals fans. The last move that I'm discussing with you guys today is the trade between the Los Angeles Dodgers and the Cincinnati Reds. They made a pretty big trade. Matt Kemp, Yasiel Puig, Alex Wood, and Kyle Farmer are going to the Reds, along with $7 million for Homer Bailey and prospects Josiah Gray and Jeter Downs. Matt Kemp and Yasiel Puig wanted more playing time. The outfield was super crowded in Los Angeles, so they traded him to the Reds. They're both right-handed bats, which is good for the Cincinnati Reds, as they have Scott Schebler and Jesse Winkler in the outfield, who are left-handed bats. But Matt Kemp, in 2018, he batted .290 and a .338 on base, .481 slugging, 25 doubles, 21 home runs, played in 146 games, 506 plate appearances, 462 at-bats. I had 134 hits on the year, so not a bad season. 85 RBIs. He also was an all-star. Yasiel Puig, 2018, 267. He is a 279 career hitter, to compare. He had a 494 slugging, 820 on base plus slugging, which is lower than before. Played in 125 games, had 108 hits, 21 doubles, 23 home runs, 63 RBIs. I feel like both these guys, Matt Kemp, he had a great season last year. Yasiel Puig, not so much, but I feel like both these guys will excel in the Cincinnati Reds organization, just because they're going to get more playing time. They aren't going to play for a game, sit for one or two, play a game, sit for one, play the next two. They should get solid playing time throughout the week so that they can stay in rhythm. Alex Wood was also involved in the deal. They get Homer Bailey back, so no need for Wood. He was in the rotation, but he kind of wasn't. He was not at the top of the order, and they did use him a couple times as bullpen options. In 2018, he had a 3.68 ERA, pitched in 33 games. 27 of them were starts, 151 innings on the year, and 135 strikeouts. His strikeouts per nine were down from the year before. Walks per nine were up. Home runs per nine was okay, and his hits per nine went up. So didn't have as good of a year as he did in 2017, but he was still pretty solid. Not a bad piece for the Reds to pick up. Kyle Farmer, he's known as a pinch hitter, third baseman, and catcher. In 2017, he played in 20 games, and in 2018, he played in 39. So he's still technically a prospect. Has not really had too much of major league time. Not too important in the deal. So I'm not going to really go over Kyle Farmer. In return, the Dodgers get Homer Bailey. Last year, he went 1-14. I know wins and losses aren't necessarily an individual record, but it's still kind of funny to see that. He had a 6.09 ERA last year, pitched in 106 innings. He had 75 strikeouts. His strikeouts went down. His walks per nine at least went down. Home runs per nine went up, and hits per nine went up. He has been atrocious in the past couple years. The year before, he went 6-9 with a 6.43 ERA. Oh my, these numbers are bad for Homer Bailey. I don't want to discuss them. We're just going to talk about him though. $28 million next year for the numbers that he put up. Jeez, man. The important pieces that the Dodgers got back were the prospects. They get the Reds number 7 prospect Jeter Downs and number 20 prospect Josiah Gray. We're going to start off with Jeter Downs. He is a shortstop slash second baseman. He's a shortstop slash second baseman. He's 20 years of age. Last year, he played in single A, 455 at-bats in 120 games. He had 23 doubles, 13 home runs, 257 average, 351 on base, 402 slugging, 47 RBIs. Hopefully next year he puts up better numbers, hitting wise, average wise, because in single A, I don't see that as too good. He is 20 years of age. He still has a couple years of leeway, but if he pans out nicely, he could eventually be the Dodgers' second baseman. I think that he'll be in the majors probably in maybe 3 to 4 years, based off looking at his year last year and his age. Josiah Gray is the number 20 prospect in the Reds organization. He was not ranked before the season, so he moved up a lot of spots. He is 21 years of age, and he's a right-handed pitcher. He started in 12 games last year. He had a 2.58 ERA, 52 innings pitched. So his record was 2-2, which was kind of weird knowing that he started 12 games, but in 52 innings pitched, he only pitched like 4 innings average per game. So he must be working on stuff. He was in rookie ball as well, so I would like to see how his numbers are in higher leagues, but it somewhat makes sense in rookie ball. He isn't trying to go 7, 8, 9 innings. He's just working on mechanics and stuff. He allowed 1 home run, 17 walks, 59 strikeouts, and his opponent's average was 155. So looking at both these prospects that the Reds are giving up, they're highly ranked in the organization, but I'm not seeing too many stats right now that show that they are going to be major league ready within the next couple years. It looks like the Dodgers are just stacking up their farm system a little bit and taking some risks. Personally, this deal is all right. I feel like the Dodgers gave up more than what they're getting back, and especially with getting Homer Bailey. But like I said earlier, Matt Kemp, Yasiel Puig wanted more playing time, and now they're going to get a lot more playing time. The outfield was just super crowded, and also it opens up spots so they could pursue Bryce Harper, maybe make another move for AJ Pollock. Who knows? So yeah, a lot of news happened in baseball today. If you've made it this far, thank you for sticking around. Let me know if you did. And like I said earlier, let me know your thoughts on these deals. But yeah, leave a like, subscribe down below. This is Healy, and I am out. Peace.